joined by a gentleman named Chris. Welcome to News Radio Wham 1180, sir.
Thank you, Bob. Thanks for having me.
You we just saw something you put on Twitter, and Facebook kind of slapped you down. What happened?
They did. Just so you know, I'm with Bob Scott Productions Incorporated, representing the Rochester Gun Show, the Gun and Sportsman Show at the Hemlock Fairgrounds this year. Just placing media normally like I have been, and I put on a Facebook ad that was approved, and it's just promoting tickets to the show. And it was later when logging on earlier today that Facebook had shut it down on me.
Shut down your ad or your Facebook page or what?
The ad specifically, they had shut down.
So you'd paid them for the ad, and they had previously approved the ad, and it ran for a time, and then it went away.
It did. It ran for probably about 6 hours before they decided that they didn't want it up there anymore. But the ad was paid for, the inorganic Facebook post, and the reason that they said was because it's promoting the sale of weapons, which isn't true. The ad is promoting the sale of tickets to the show, and in Facebook's terms of use, they say that you can rally people to an event with the same interest, and it doesn't matter what's the event. But it's not promoting the sale of weapons, this ad that I have.
Chris, you've got to be confused because Zuckerberg just sat down with Glenn Beck and assured him that they don't have any problem with any kind of conservative cause over there.
Well, exactly, and that's kind of why I thought I should share this and just share my experience.
What did the ad say? Could you describe what it showed and what it said, please, sir?
Sure, of course. It said the Gun and Sportsman Show, June 4th and 5th, 2016. At the Hemlock Fairgrounds. Admission to the gun show to the sportsman show is $8, and a weekend pass is $12. And then it just describes the show hours and the website.
Huh. I wonder, did they get complaints, or what caused them to change their mind, do you think?
That I would say maybe they probably got, the ad may have gotten reported. If it got reported, I don't know how often, what Facebook's usually rule of thumb on that is. But they probably saw that maybe a couple people didn't like it, and they decided to take it down on me.
Huh. Well, that's too bad. But it's a little bit of an indication of where they stand.
Yeah, I mean, they, like you said before, you could tell Facebook definitely leans left, and this is just very disappointing. And they didn't take down the Facebook page, but they have limited us before. But this is the first time that the show wanted to do some promoted posting on Facebook because you want to reach a younger audience and a new audience, so you switch to new media, and this is a tough first time for them.
Yeah. Huh. Well, if you mention the show one more time, I think you'll reach far more people than the Facebook ad would have gotten you. So when's the show and where?
I think so. Thank you. It's the Gun and Sportsman Show, June 4th and 5th, 2016 at the Hemlock Fairgrounds. And admission is $8 and a weekend pass is $12. The show hours are 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. and Sunday 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. Outstanding. Well, I'm sorry it worked out that way, but I appreciate you telling us about it, Chris. Bob, thank you so much for having me. You bet. Best of luck to you. That's Chris Giancurcio doing some promotion for the gun show. And, it's funny, different people's sensitivities. And the one thing that is becoming ever more real in America today, and it's just odd for those of us who, grew up around firearms or whose culture accepts or tolerates firearms, any mention of anything gun or whatever like that, everybody's crapping their pants. Dale, you're over in Wayne County. That's gun country.
It sure is.
You which gets into your personal business. You guys going to get a gun?
I was seriously considering it, but didn't hear great things about the process in Wayne County. And
permit?
Yeah. And that. So my dad has weapons. He's a hunter and does that. He doesn't have a pistol permit or anything, but I think we may end up going the route of a long gun.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
You're completely dissuaded from getting a permit in Wayne County?
A little bit, I think. And then, I mean, we had a guy call off the air. I mean, we know about the process because we heard about it.
The sheriff.
Yeah, in that. But I don't know if the excuse is that I'm busy, but the time it actually takes to spend some brain power on figuring out everything and filling out all the paperwork, I haven't gotten around to doing yet.
Well, that's natural, and everybody's that way. That's why my wife doesn't have one yet, whatever like that. But I think in Wayne County, the smart thing from what Sheriff Wirtz said might be to just call and make an appointment.
Yeah.
Because it's going to be 6 or 8 months before you get that appointment. Mm-hmm. And then when you get the appointment, I think that's when you have to do all the paperwork, correct?
Yeah. And this Facebook thing is funny because it's not a normal relationship, and I'm just a user using this Facebook for free, where Molly had a post, her account was locked down because someone had reported a post that she put up. And the post was, you've seen the apps or the little things where you can take a picture and make yourself look like a zombie? Uh-huh. That's what it was.
Huh.
Someone reported it as offensive, so the initial reaction from Facebook was shut it down, and then we'll review it. And then a couple hours later, she got it back. But if you're paying for an ad, that shouldn't be the policy.
So your wife's Facebook page, she could no longer access it?
Yeah, it went to a page, and it said, something you posted has been reported as possibly, and then it lists all the possible offenses.
Oh my gosh. Well, I got a thing from Facebook this morning also from a couple of people, including our colleague Ian Wheatley. They had gotten friend requests from me on Facebook.
Oh.
And I don't send out friend requests. And at any rate, then I shortly thereafter got a little message from Facebook saying they thought that someone was trying not to steal my account, but to make an exactly identical one. Someone had taken you that big picture that's across the top.
Oh, yeah.
And in your profile picture, and copied all my information, and someone had made a Bob Lonsberry, this again, just exactly the same, and was then sending friend requests to people who are listed as friends on my real Facebook account.
Yeah.